Good morning, everyone. And good
Hello.
morning, Aleš.
Good afternoon.
Aleš. It's morning for me. It's afternoon for Aleš. And hello to everyone who's with us in the chat. And Tommy and Patty, Ramonda, Liza, Lisa. Yeah, all here. So, and other people who will be joining us after the fact and watching on demand. Welcome to you all as well. It's October already. It's the month of Hacktober. And this is the first of two live casts today for at least me. And Aleš, are you going to join us for the Hacktober Fest?
I could.
Well, because one of the cool things about Hacktoberfest, which is, I guess, was it you who worked on the API for the Get Connection?
Yeah, I did the background in the connection finder, and the rest was done by Brian and Jamie. I think it's already on staging server for testing.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm correct.
So I think Jamie was going to talk about it, but if you're there as well, we should give you some of the glory, and you can also maybe field some tricky questions if we have any tricky questions about that. So stay tuned for that. That'll be
that's in
4 hours from now.
4 hours. Okay.
Whatever time zone you're in now, 4 hours from now.
7 p.m. for me.
1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here. But of course, if you're watching on replay or on demand, then it's not 4 hours. Who knows? You could wait 4 hours to watch the replay if you want. Anyways, this is a busy day for me. There's other things I won't bore you all with, but let's just switch to Ask Aleš, and what I can show the questions, and then Aleš will show the answers, and then we'll go from there.
Do you have any task related to Sourceathon that starts tomorrow?
Well, I am, unfortunately, this is such a busy weekend for me. I have my math association meeting. I'm still the webmaster for the Ontario Math Association. And we, 3 times a year, we meet. And this is one of those. So I have to leave at noon tomorrow. And I'll be gone all day Saturday, and then at church. So I'll have very little time to source it myself. So my brain will be unsourced this weekend, I'm afraid. I did join Team Canada, so if I get some downtime in between...
You shared my screen, just.
I shared your screen. Oh,
I think so.
I think I did, yeah. There we go. I'm trying to add to the stage. Oh, we have to remove. There we go.
I removed. Okay.
Okay, so we'll start with a question that was added to the September one from Delbra. And Delbra came to our Tech Talk on Monday. So that's another thing you might want to check out if you weren't part of that and haven't seen it.
I think we can also answer the previous one again if someone is wondering.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I can confirm all other trackers are disabled during the thon.
Right. So yeah, that's Alan's question. Can you confirm that the duration of the upcoming Sourceathon, all the other trackers will be removed? And you said yes. So you don't get double credit.
No. The problem is that some people are just checking everything, and that messes up statistics for other trackers. Because during the weekend, it's really high numbers down.
Right. Okay. So that's an excellent question. I hadn't even thought of that. This is something to worry about. But okay, well, that's good to know. Okay. And then the question from Delbra is, hi, Aleš. I researched Pike, Alabama. I'm guessing Pike is a county in Alabama. I'd like to know how to use a query in WikiTree Plus to see all the profiles that I've created for this county. And then she has a part B, and then she'd like to know how to find all the profiles for the county in general that are orphaned.
Okay.
And so lots of people have actually chimed in and given her some suggestions and but we thought this would be good to go through again for everyone. So from scratch. So take it away, Aleš. Here, I'll stop sharing.
I'm trying add to stage, but it no longer works.
It's because I have to remove myself before you can add you.
Okay. So to find a query to find all profiles in certain location is simple. You just write the name like Pike, Alabama, and it should find all of them. It's 8,700 profiles. You can see that at the bottom.
Okay. Can you zoom in one or two more levels just a little bit so it makes it a little easier to see?
Okay.
The text box there. Okay, that's a bit better.
So here you have the log, search log, where all the details about searching are displayed. And now it's just so she wants to find the profiles she created. So I need her WikiTree ID. So it's bar 7.
Did you get that?
Yep. So you can just enter your WikiTree ID, and it will limit to profiles that you create, that you manage. So the manager is searched by default. So here is 216 profiles in Pike, Alabama is managed by her. But if you want to actually search for the profiles that she created, we have a magic word. I think you need to add a creator prefix to the WikiTree ID. So creator Trtnik 2. So let's
creator and then an underscore.
Yeah, underscore as a separator, and then so I added now this prefix to the WikiTree ID. And we got 78 profiles that she actually created.
So she manages a bunch more in Pike County.
It could also be if it's not necessary. In this query, the profiles are not limited to her management.
Right.
So even if she's no longer a manager, if she orphaned it,
right,
it would also be. We can actually add not her WikiTree ID. So now we will remove the profiles managed by her, and okay, she's managing all. Right. Otherwise, a few would be shown. If we do this without location, maybe there. Okay, again, no orphaned profile for her from her.
So she's like me, she doesn't orphan as many as she should.
Yeah, I also didn't orphan any profile that I created, so for me, this search is also empty. So it depends on the work habit.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so that was the first part.
Nice.
Or actually both of them.
All 4 files for this country
orphaned.
That are orphaned. So Pike, Alabama, orphaned. Oh, just orphaned, not orphaned. Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah.
So it's
nice.
2,600 profiles out of 87. So 1/3 of profiles are not managed.
Now, is there a way with when you do a text search to affect the sorting? So which ones appear first in the list?
Well, you said the sorting here.
Oh, there's the sorting right there. Of course. I just have to look up a bit. There we go.
And there are just a few options. So it's not forward, and I didn't implement the ascending, descending options because you can sort by, for instance, by birth date,
right?
And go to the. I have to increase. Let's go to all profiles, so 5,000, and then you go to the last page and go backwards, and you have this. You change the sort order, so.
Right. Well, that's good.
It's not really necessary to have it.
Okay, well, that's helpful because I can see people wanting to, like, doing that type of search, but wanting to, either start at the front, one end or the other somewhere. And of course, there are ways, if we wanted to just look at those orphan profiles from
For
the
instance,
from the 1800s.
yeah. Well, here, for instance, since I ordered by birth date,
Yeah.
We can see at the end are recent ones.
Yeah.
I didn't click.
1700s.
Yeah, this is from beginning, and at the end are okay. I see it. It seems that I'm cheating a bit.
I'm certain.
Yes, but if there is no birth date,
Yeah.
I actually do the sorting by estimated birth date.
Oh.
So in case where there is no birth date, I estimate a date and use that. So we can so also profiles without any dates I have general idea based on relatives and so where when that person lived. So I think I target the right century at least.
Well, that's good. That's helpful.
Yeah.
Right. But that field wouldn't be one that we would see on the public side. That's
no, I don't. I think I do export it to if you select the Excel. Let's see. Oh, this is a lot of profiles. Okay. Full name, birth date status. Birth date estimate. So here I have an estimation of the birth date, and it's I mean it's more computer-like. So this is since here we have only a year. I do in the middle of the year, so it's basically somewhere there.
Right.
But for computer, it's easier to sort this way. Yeah, in Excel format, you can get the estimated date. So if we probably at the end, since we sorted by date. Birth date. No, I lost it. Okay, never mind. This is not working fully. Let's go back to HTML search.
Okay. So that
okay, she will then adjust this to her own location or something like that. There were some discussion further on in the question, but those I think are more related to the answers.
Okay. Yeah, they even got into using SQL to zero in on different things in the September one. So
I think we're okay.
We're okay. Okay, so I'm going to let's see.
Oh, that's the September one.
Yeah. Now there was a related question in the when we talked about orphans. Delbra, who's actually here, I think, joining us, said it would be I have an orphan name because I don't know how. So Lisa said the easiest way is to go to the privacy tab. And where's the privacy tab now?
The lock.
Oh, the lock.
Green
line. The privacy control there, the lock. Click on the lock button. And then go down to remove as you click remove as manager. You click on this button and that will remove yourself as the manager for that.
But it won't work on living profiles.
What's that? on living profiles.
It won't work on
Okay,
living
well,
profiles because
Esther has passed, so that's a
yeah.
But yeah, if there are profiles that can be
actually
made public,
I think even if it's a private profile, you also cannot remove yourself.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure, because then no one can edit it.
Right. Oh yeah, so that would be a problem.
I think there is a limit on the last person. Even if you are on watch list, you cannot orphan private profile if you're the last one on the list.
Okay.
You can add someone else and then remove yourself.
Okay. So there you go. Moving on to October. Ebane, he asks, this is probably a very basic question that I should know how to do myself. Well,
can you zoom in a bit?
What's that?
Can you zoom in a bit?
Yeah, I am going to. There we go. How's that?
Cool.
Okay, now look at all this headroom. Oh, you know what? There is a way to get rid of that, but this is. Yeah, you know what? There's a setting in my WikiTree browser extension, I think, that will allow me to get rid of this extra headroom when I zoom in. But this is just enough room, so we'll live with that for now. And then next time I'll remember how to figure that out. This is probably a very basic question that I should know how to do myself, but I cannot quite figure it out. With the upcoming Sourceathon, I want to work on unsourced profiles in a specific county in Ireland. Well, that sounds very much like we just did. I looked, and there's so many from the time before civil registration began in 1865. How could I just find the unsourced profiles for County Armagh, Ireland, who were born between 1865 and 1922 and are orphaned profiles, or the same that married between, and then again 1840 and 1922, or died between. So he's basically giving the dates when the records are going to be available for him. So the ones that are worth spending time on because they're unsourced now, but he should be able to find sources for them, which makes a lot of sense. Yeah, why pick an unsourced profile where the records aren't going to be there to find, and you just.
But it's a problem if the date is missing, then you don't have the date range.
Of course. So in this case, the date would have had to be added, but without a source to justify the date.
Yeah, that's right? Just for this case.
Yeah. Okay, I'll remove myself. Put you back in there.
Myself. So similar to previous query, you just write word unsourced to limit results to unsourced profiles and give the location, and you will get actually 938 profiles that are unsourced in that and have any location associated with Armagh.
Right.
If it's now for the question that was asked, it would one possibility is to add just, for instance, 19th century, and it will limit all these profiles to 19th century. So now, as you can see, we start with 1552, and with this limit, we will be from 1800 on. So we have we removed half of the profiles using this one. And this is actually a good one because even if there is no date, it can be estimated from death date or relatives and so on. Let's see at the end. Yes, here we have without birth profiles without birth date, but I estimated them to be in 19th, born in 19th century. It's not bulletproof, but this one is questionable, but it could be.
Could be, yeah.
So also these profiles are listed here. Then there is then if you are just looking if there is another possibility to limit to profiles that were alive during some event, for instance.
Right.
I don't know, Second World War, or it wasn't here, but you can use query, I think 1850.
You need the one in front of it.
Need one in front, yeah, and the S at the end.
Okay.
At least I think so. It's like that. Let me double
I think
check.
you're right. That sounds right.
Dates, yes. Yeah, this is decade. So you are actually want to see all profiles that were alive in that decade.
Right.
So this, if you, for instance, you can limit maybe to Second World War, and you will get all profiles that were alive. It is the precondition for this query to work is that both birth and death date are entered. Otherwise, I can't say
you can't
if the profile was alive. So this is one possibility to search by decade. So we can see 58, 70 to 1853. So all of these profiles were alive in 1850s or 60s or so on. Then, okay, you can also go to, if you are doing by some birth register, you can use, for instance, birth and 1978 or 1878. That means that, so here as explained here, birth and the year, prefix B and year returns all profiles that were born that year.
Nice.
Or you can also limit that to a month or a day if you want. So this would be, if you have some church book, this would be a very useful query.
Right.
So here you get exactly those that year. Okay, it was just 4 of them, but...
and so D would be death as well?
Yes, we also have the D letter for the death date in that year. So,
and is it too much to hope that you have M for marriages?
No, that is too much, but
that's too much.
That is too much. No, I just made it for birth and death because those are very obvious,
right?
And, very important usually. But there is a possibility to query for also for marriage. Because we have here SQL condition for marriage date. So we can take this one and correct it.
Oh, nice.
So we'll SQL equals and marriage date. Now, okay, this is before this year, which is not okay. Let's say like. No, in. We can use, I think this would be best. We could use in operator, and we need to enter a range with double dot in between. So we can say 1878 to 1879. Or you can use also 78 and 4 nines. So this will give you a whole year. If there, and we have one.
We will one. Ooh, one winner.
Let's double check if that's true. Spouse, husband of.
Yeah, July 78.
Yep, married. Okay, so.
And no sources? Oh, the sources just list. Yeah, there's a they say there's a record in the Scotland census, but they don't point to which one. The same with the Ireland. So they've listed places where the sources could be found, but
it is unsourced because it has unsourced template.
Yeah.
That's the reason it was returned by unsourced query.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah. So if someone missed how Aleš got that SQL there, he went to the very helpful help button, which opens up the help page for the free space page. And he's added lots of examples, including the SQL examples.
And well, first there are all keywords and magic words that you can use, like missing unknown region, missing location, and so on. Described here also the dates, centuries are described, DNA, things, relations, and connected. You can search for connected or unconnected profiles and so on. So this is basically all searches that can be used on WikiTree Plus. And we have additional SQL possibility where you can enter anything. And further down the page, here are SQL examples. So it is kind of, so here is how you can query for names, something specific, or dates, and then locations. And here are examples with the short description. So only the part in double, so from you only need this part to enter as a query, from SQL equals double quote to ending double quote. So all this you need to use all this in the query. Then you have some gender specifics, relations, privacy, marriage, headings, JETCOM. I mean, it's a lot of detailed possibilities, but SQL itself has a limit. It can only work on approximately, I think, 200,000 or 300,000 profile is the maximum number that I allow SQL query to be executed. On bigger result sets, I don't. So that's what that means, that you must first, if I would use just, for instance, query unsourced that returns 1 million profiles, and then if I would add this SQL query, it wouldn't work. You get the message that too many profiles. So you have to limit further the first condition to get a small number. So let's say unsourced Slovenia. It can be limited by location, by profiles you manage, whatever. It doesn't matter, but you must come to a low number, and then it will work. Now, first here the query returned only 300 profiles, and that's enough to perform a SQL condition.
And no one in Slovenia got married in 1878.
At least not. It's not. No one is entered on WikiTree.
No one liked each other that year. Everyone was fighting. Probably not. So we have.
Well, we can check marriage. We can check all Slovenian profiles that have marriage date from 1 to
1 to 1878.
To
let's go 1978.
1999. Okay, let's go before 2000.
Okay.
So 60 profiles. 60 profiles have a marriage date entered.
And are you related to all of those?
No, since I'm not the manager, I'm not.
Okay. Now there's no, you know how in WikiTree proper, if you're opening up a category page, there's the My Connections button, right? There's nothing like that right here. Like we can't click a button that says My Connections to all of these profiles.
No, that's something. No.
That's a step too far, isn't it?
Well, that's quite heavy query for connection finder. So we did that for 200 profiles on categories, and I think that's all.
Yeah. Okay. No problem.
Mm.
It just it
But
just
no, I mean you can actually if I want to see if these profiles are related to me,
yeah.
I can use CC7 equals
Right. There we go.
link to. So CC7 equals Trtnik2 will result in all profiles that are related to me publicly, I think, and nothing. Okay,
Right.
let's remove the marriage. Okay.
But that's because you put unsourced. I was thinking you've entered profiles. That's
Okay,
why.
that's the reason.
There we go. Surely you added some marriage dates for your relatives.
I
Of
did,
course you did.
as I found them.
As you found them, yeah. Is that hard getting back when you go back in time to find the marriage records?
No, we have in church books, we have them, but we have church books only pre-1900. So I have a whole century and a quarter without that info.
That's right.
Okay, so these are my relatives with marriage date.
Right.
Actually.
Okay. So Anne has a question that's related to it. What does SQL stand for? So that's a good question.
I don't know.
SQL is basically the database language that you use to query
structured query language. Yeah.
Structured query language is the name. Structured query language, and it's basically it's a programming language sort of basically to queries the database. And the one thing about it, like a lot of programming languages, is it's relentless in its syntax. So if you don't put the quotes in the right places or the commas in the right places, then it won't work. So that's why it's important when you copy it.
Yes, and it's even more. I mean, this is for people that know the databases. SQL is kind of standard, and it's not the same as I am using here. Because this is tailored to our geographic information system. So, but I used SQL as a generic expression, so people know that the people who know what SQL is understand that they can write field is bigger than something or something like that.
Right. Yeah. So that's a good question, because sometimes we throw around terms and we just
we forget that no, it's computer, just for computer geeks. Yeah, like CC7. If I would say it to someone who is not on WikiTree, he would have no idea what that is.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And I always make up what the CC stands for. Is it close connections or? What is
I have no idea.
Connection count. Or maybe it's connection count.
Connection count, yeah. I think
okay.
That.
Anyways.
Yes, because we have CC6, CC5. Yeah, that would be connection count, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Or cousin count or crazy count.
Connection count.
Crazy connection. But
because it goes through marriages, so this one is just connection.
It's not cousins. No, definitely. Cousins is not the right answer. Now, Tommy had a question earlier on, which I think we've probably answered. How do you find unsourced profiles in a particular state or county or city? And so we've done that at the state and the county level anyways. And the same thing would work for a city, right? It doesn't matter which.
Yeah, of course, you just enter a location.
And if you wanted to restrict it to just say the birth locations, then we just need to use the. So you just put
you can put. So here it's explained here, I think. No, here. If you go to location section. Yeah, so here you can use birth location prefix like this, or birth country. That would that is in some cases very useful. So, for instance, if you're and birth region. So for if you are searching for New York, there are many profiles that just use the initials NY, and those are not found if you query for New York. But if you use birth region in US, that includes the states. You can then just enter New York, and both profiles will be found. So if we say New York. Okay, so birth location equals New York.
Did you need quotes around the New York?
Yes, I need, because it's a space in between.
Because of the space, yeah.
So now I got only those that have the location that have New York actually entered. Now, if I can use then birth region. Now, okay, we didn't see it because it's a million profiles.
Yeah.
Okay, but I can. Okay, let's and exclude. So not birth location. So now I will exclude all that have New York actually entered in the location, but were recognized as region New York.
Okay.
And those are such profiles like
There's
this.
The NYs,
so that's actually 37,000 profiles. So it's a lot of them. So it's occasionally it's useful to search by region, not just by location.
Right. So now New York used to be called New Amsterdam, when it was first settled. Does that show up under birth region New York, or would that not?
I don't think so. It depends. I don't think it does. It depends on the locations table,
which you have access to now. You always had access, but we have access now.
No, actually, it was always online, but now
it was harder to find before. Now you've made it real easy, so that's great.
So New Amsterdam, you said.
The city of New York used to be called New Amsterdam. Well, I think it was the city. I don't know if it was there wasn't a state. It was a colony.
No, it doesn't appear in the table. I also don't remember entering it, so I don't think so.
Because your aliases basically are for more at the state.
Just for the ending.
The ending parts.
For the ending, and initially a few years ago, I did that only for locations that have, for endings that were in tens of thousands.
Right, that makes sense.
So, like New York is used 67,000 times still. And using this, since I defined it here, those are found as New York.
Yeah. Okay, good. And then Delbra asked about people related to me, and that's what the CC7 would help you with. So if you put
that's a quick shortcut to related people to get just the close relatives.
Now there's also, you can do, there's ancestors and descendants keywords, right?
Yep. So I can get my ancestors equals my WikiTree ID. So these are all my ancestors. Actually, not all of them, but I think it goes 25 levels back, or something like that. I don't know. I have some limits because some profiles have really millions, tens of thousands of ancestors.
Right.
So these are my ancestors, all of my ancestors.
Right. So the ancestors would be the direct pedigree, right? Parents and grandparents and great-great-greats. And then the CC, so Delbert, the CC7, those are the connection count depends on how closely you are. So your immediate family.
It just gives 7 nuclear relations to 7 levels.
That's right. Yeah. So you're
in all directions.
Your first round is people directly connected: your parents, your
including
children, your
spouse,
and siblings.
And
then the second is the nuclear family of those people. So your grandparents, your grandchildren, and then as you go, you can get the in-laws. So your parent, your spouse's parents, sisters.
Well, here an interesting query would be. So here I got all my ancestors.
Right.
And then I have some special keyword relation.
Oh.
I did talk about it in the past, so you can use it in like relation spouses, for instance. Do we have it? Yes, we do. So if I add relation equals spouses, so now here I have 92 ancestors. Oh, actually this one is stupid. They are already, spouses are already here since.
Right. Well, can you chain that? So can you do the spouse's siblings? Like relation equals siblings after that?
Yeah, look, I could. Yeah, I can.
Because then you get all your great aunts and great uncles, right?
Yeah, I can just do relation equals siblings.
Or just relation equals siblings. Yeah, you don't need spouses at that point because they're already.
They are already. It would be on descendants that would be useful.
Yes.
So these are my aunts and uncles.
Neat. And then if you did relation equals children after relation equals siblings, then you would have, right? The children of your aunts and uncles are your cousins.
Yes, they are.
So, and that should be a higher number, assuming that they had more than one.
It's lower one.
Oh, not all your aunts and uncles had children or haven't been entered.
And they're not entered, yes.
Right. So there you go. There's a way to find cousins. That's cool. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, you can actually do that in several levels.
Ooh.
And okay, here we are down to 29. So let's remove one.
Here we go.
Okay. So these are my uncles and their grandchildren.
Your grandchildren. Neat. That's very cool. Rivonda has a question. Does the CC7 only show those in my watch list? Is there a way to show those in all of WikiTree? Okay, I'm not sure. So the CC7 shows anyone who's connected to you within 7 degrees, at least as long as they have public profiles. If you're using
so CC7, my CC7 shows 470 profiles, while on WikiTree my CC7 is higher.
Right.
It shows. It should be somewhere here.
It's
600
connections at the end.
Yeah, I have actually 670 of them, but the difference is due to the living profile, and so due to the profiles that are not listed on the public tree.
Right.
So my spouse, I think, has private settings, so all her relatives are excluded from my CC7 on WikiTree Plus, while on WikiTree itself, they are counted here in this number. So,
right.
But you can use CC7 on any profiles. It's not limited to WikiTree members. So.
Right.
We could use.
Now, you couldn't put your spouses in there because she's not in there to start with, right?
Yeah, I think not.
And I mean, I don't want you to put your spouses in there for example, but I'm just saying that if you couldn't put a private person's WikiTree ID in there, because that wouldn't work.
Well, it's not private. It's private tree. If they have private tree, then you will not get no results.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to. I know what I wanted. I wanted to show CC7 from Queen Elizabeth, for instance.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Something like that. I just don't know where to get her WikiTree. Okay, let's try with.
Let's go with the Pope.
Pope. But this is a recent one. Oh, this is a recent one. He might again. Okay, Mark. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. Let's just take his WikiTree ID. Although, okay, Martin Luther King is a notable, so he also has the connections here displayed.
Right.
Because we do.
Oh, you were looking for one.
One that doesn't have them. Okay, but here, okay, 500. I mean, if you go to some older profiles, it would be you would get actually all the connections. If you go 7 generations back, so there is no private profiles then, and you get their CC7s.
Someone like Brigham Young, maybe, but he's so large it might break it.
Oh, it wouldn't. It should work.
It should work,
but I don't know his WikiTree ID
either. Jamie often uses his ID to test my apps to see if it breaks them. Many marriages, she tried it on the super tree, and I realized, I have a problem. How do you line up that many spouses on one page?
I hope I wrote it.
I think it's Brigham is his first name.
Yeah.
And that you put that last name.
That's first name.
Yeah.
Right.
And then Young, isn't it Brigham Young? Young. The viewers of this are much more polite than the roundup. The roundup people would be BRI for first name, not BIR. BRI.
Oh, right. Now it sounds better.
Does that sound better?
Yeah, something was not right, but I couldn't point it out.
Oh, I didn't realize there's so many of them.
Of course.
Oh.
So he is a notable. He should have an image, I think. Just too many of them.
He's probably related to all of them that have his name. The one in Salt Lake City has to be related somehow.
Wait, I have a shortcut for him.
Let's see.
Where is
Lisa, do you know Brigham Young's ID? Lisa often helps out and puts something in the chat. Yes, we need it.
I have somewhere the top lists.
Oh yeah, the tops. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
But I can't remember where. No, yeah, maybe that one would also work. Okay, I think I found it. It's here, and females most spouses, males most spouses. Okay, so Young 93. We found it.
You found it?
Yep, with 55 spouses.
55
followed by Kimball with 43 one.
Oh.
So his CC7 it goes into 100, almost 100,000, I think.
Wow.
Or 200 actually. You can check on his profile actually.
259,698 connections as of this morning.
Yeah.
259,000. Wow.
And I got 255,000.
Oh, because his
well, he's still
he's born
maybe
1801.
some are private, or
Yeah.
he can. I don't know how far back this goes, but he was born when in 200.
1801. It looks like.
Yeah, 7 generations. Yeah, it could be that some are private.
Yes.
Still, or it's some were added after Sunday.
That could be too. Yeah.
Because.
Well, the other thing is, with that many wives, some of his generation, like he could have really long generations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he could have had children. He died in 1877. He could have had children into the 1870s potentially.
Yeah, and that's already
they married late.
6 more generations.
Yeah.
Actually, it can come to private profiles. We can actually add not open. So we will get all the ones that are not open privacy. Okay, so here are a few public ones. And at the end are also private ones. Yeah, there are private. Also for him, there are private profiles. Still living.
Oh, there's Lisa. There she's born 1801. Okay. Does anyone else have any questions for us? Put them in the chat. Otherwise, wow. What other updates do you have for us?
Well, there was I think in the, just a second, let me check. I think in G2G there was also.
Oh, was there another one? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut us off.
No, it's okay.
Okay, now I've lost it.
I didn't correct the link. Nope. No, this is not related. No, there was a question, but not in last week. I don't know. Let's forget it.
Okay.
Someone asked somewhere something related to Sourceathon in recent days, but I can't really remember where. Okay, so what's new? I don't think there were much news in the recent month. September.
The spam bots are back? Oh no.
Yes, they are back. So I had to limit again quite a few IP ranges, and I'm getting 10 requests to open WikiTree Plus for someone. So for everyone that will participate in Sourceathon, if you will get the 429 error or just empty page, nothing, then it's a sign that you are most likely blocked, and you just need to email me your internet IP, and I will unblock you. You can get your internet IP in what is my IP address.com, and I need this number, the IP version for this number. That's what I need, and I will unblock you. I will check a few times a day, so you will be able to participate in the ton.
Okay. I'll put that link actually in the chat right now. for people if they need it. So it's the IP4 number there's
IP version 4, the old one. Because occasionally people check the network on their computer, and that's just the local IP, so it's not what I need.
Yeah. Okay. So so if you get a blank page, you have is it 429 is the error number sometimes?
Always.
So
and it's not actually related to the user's activity, but to the range the user is using. So I have blocks of 64,000 computers, and if the spam bot is coming from that range, I blocked whole range. So some are unluckily blocked.
Right. Okay. That's good to know. So that affects, WikiTree Plus or any app that uses WikiTree Plus, like the Mystery Box Challenge app. Does BioCheck get affected by it too? Probably.
Partially, they do have the query. They can use WikiTree Plus as a way to limit to profiles that will be checked.
So if you use that function in BioCheck, that'll be a problem.
So unfortunately, they are back, and they were. Although now it's better. I can. Let's see how. Statistics web services 429. Yeah, they are. I mean, it's okay now. It's okay nowadays. It's okay, but last month they were really. Okay, this will load a few seconds. So that's 10,000 requests. I do block successfully, for instance, 15,000 requests in an hour.
Wow.
And 5,000. So this is
crazy. Look at that.
This was from 8th September. They came back, and for a week it was really a lot. Then I blocked it, I think here somewhere after 2 or 3 days. And the major ones stopped, but one is still persisting. Oh, actually, now they are they are not that high anymore.
There's some
because that's there are some because there are multiple bots trying to get the pages.
And do you have any idea what countries they're from, or?
I do, but
you don't want to say.
No, I mean in April, they were first bot attacks that we got were from China. So I blocked whole China, and it was quite effective because we don't have many Chinese users. But now they are starting to use proxy servers all over the world. So and I have no way of using location as a rule to block the requests.
Wow.
Okay, so now, I mean, with such low traffic, it's quite okay. I no longer add a lot of blocks daily, but here with the high traffic,
you had to, for sure.
I had to.
Wow. Well, it's like now that summertime is over, they're back in school, and when they're not paying attention to their teacher, they're playing havoc with the internet.
No, it's not. I mean, I'm not.
You don't think it's students?
No, definitely not, because I know by the request pattern that it's bots. They are bots. Because if you request a page from WikiTree Plus, you also request a CSS file, JavaScript file, 5 images, and so on. And those should all come from the same IP, but they don't.
Okay.
Also, they don't have referrer, they don't have cookies, nothing that actually identifies a regular user.
A person, yeah. Interesting. Okay.
And by the pattern, it's obvious they
for sure.
they just used
no person can type that much.
Yeah, they just used 50,000 computers to spam a site.
For sure. No problem. Yeah. Delbra had one last question. Can the sorcerer strip out the TM copyright symbols? That's a WikiTree sorcerer, and that would be a question for Rob. So not a WikiTree Plus question for us. So you could send him a message on Discord. Would probably be the easiest way to get hold of Rob again.
Okay, so news. Those are. Oh, I got a new disc.
Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting. New hardware is always exciting.
Oh, hardware. Yeah. I had a lot of problems with disk space especially after migration to a single domain. I had to store all files on a single old drive with 1.8 terabyte. So I finally gave up and bought a new one.
Nice.
And it turns out not just that it's bigger, it's also 4 times faster. So
that's even
actually
better.
Things are running significantly faster now.
Excellent. Love it.
Some things, but okay. Okay, then and I changed the domain, and that's it. That's all for September.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, then.
Well, I was working on API and other things for WikiTree, not the WikiTree Plus that much.
That's okay. Well, I'm excited about the new API, and we'll talk more about that later this afternoon, evening for you, in 3 hours time now, actually. So come back and join us in 3 hours to talk Hacktoberfest, and we'll get some more details about the API and other things happening for Hacktoberfest. And then for our November, are we sticking with the Friday morning date for first Friday of November, I think?
I don't know what we said in the email.
I think we decided
what you wanted.
Yeah, Fridays are much easier for me. So whether it's the first Friday or the second Friday, it may or may not be the Friday of WikiTree Week, but it will be a Friday in November. We will be back.
And today is not Friday, but
today's not Friday. Yes. Okay, so you think something's gone wrong with your calendar? What's happening? No. Tomorrow, Friday morning, is the opening of the Sourceathon. So
we are really confusing people. I even in G2G someone wrote that how can it be on third that someone wrote that the Hangout the SKLS was in the past. How can it be in the future? I guess he messed up the dates too.
Oh well,
it happens.
Okay. Anyways, we'll be seeing you around lots, everyone. Aleš, looking forward to the month of Hacktober together, and good luck to everyone on the Sourceathon this weekend. I will try and pop in when I can, but I don't know. It's a crazy weekend for me in the math world, actually, mostly, and then playing for it. Oh, anyways, lots of stuff. But anyways, see you around, everyone. Thanks for joining us live, and those who are watching after the fact. Have a great day, and hopefully we'll see some of you at the Hacktoberfest LiveCast in 3 hours. See ya. Bye.